Hi,
Hello,
everybody.
friends.
Thank you, everybody who's following us on GoFundMe. I'm Wendy Killeen, the person who started the campaign, and you all know this lovely lady, Jody
I'm
Kay.
Jody Kay.
So I thought we'd start by first kind of telling you what life is like for Jody now after she's retired and how this all came to be. So,
Hi there, everybody. Well, it's been very challenging without any doubt. I retired the end of May, actually the middle of May when school was out, and I had requested to get a chair of some kind to be able to get mobile. Whenever I walk without the assistance of the chair, I run out of breath. For those of you who don't really know what's going on, I've been diagnosed with idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. It is a progressive disease for which there is no cure, and I've been taking care of myself, do everything I can to slow that progression down. So when I'm out and about and running out of breath, that taxes the lungs quite a bit. So I went to my doctor. He decided, yes, I needed a chair. We put in the request, and thank you, Medicare, for paying for my chair. That was such a big help. The only problem is they do not provide a way of being able to transport the chair outside of the home. So how do I get to the doctor?
Right.
How do I get to the grocery store? How do I get anywhere? I can't without getting friends to come pick me up and then having to take my walker with me, which means walking again and running out of breath. So the idea of GoFundMe, when it was proposed to me by some friends, wow, what a wonderful way to be in touch with friends, and boy, I can't tell you how much love I have felt from all of you who have responded.
it's been fun for me too.
It's been overwhelming, and I am so appreciative to everyone for helping me get my life back. Get my life back. I have a saying that I use. You know me, I'm active. I go, go, go. Well, my mind is saying go, go, but my body is saying no, no. So I have not been able to do a lot of the things that I love to do. And thank you, Wendy, for helping me put this together.
So Jody, you and I have been chatting a little bit about the mechanics of this, and what this GoFundMe thing is all about is getting the lift and getting it installed on Jody's car. So if you want to tell us a little bit about who you're working with, and we're about at the halfway point of this GoFundMe campaign, so we're to the point where you can make a purchase.
Thank goodness. Well, when I realized that I needed a lift, I started researching what was around. There's a place in Mesa called Southwest Mobility. They've been very good to me in helping advise me on what to get and where to go. They referred me over to a place called Cliffs Hitches, because my car is a sedan. I do not have a lift. It's not an SUV, it's not a van, it's a car. And it needs to have a hitch attached to the back bumper so that the lift will go into the hitch, and then I can become mobile and get to the store. So thank you, Southwest Mobility and Cliffs Hitches. They gave me a price, and it's very expensive because the hitch is going to have to be custom made to fit on the back of my car. When I realized that, I realized, uh-oh, how in the heck am I going to pay for this kind of thing? And that's where GoFundMe was proposed, and we decided to go with this campaign. And thanks to all the people who have responded to that, I think my dream is about to come through of being able to get back my mobility again.
So finally, I wanted to give Jody a chance to talk to you guys personally, because your messages have really been touching. Every time I share something, she shares a memory right back, and some of them have really touched her heart, and some of them have really made her laugh. So take it away, Jody.
And you know I love to laugh. I have a friend that I worked with for many years at Wells Fargo, and he and I lost touch after we left Wells Fargo. My good buddy Jim. But Jim is one of the best huggers I've ever met. ever met. And I got one from him, actually from a friend of his, mutual friend of ours, who said that let's see, where did it go? Now I can't find it. the whole thing is that he was going to be able to give me a hug now that I'll be able to get around again. And that was very touching because Jim was very special to me. I met up with him at my 100-year party. You may remember about 2 or 3 years ago, I gave a 100-year party celebrating my 70th year in existence, my 30th year in Toastmasters. And Jim was there. First time I had seen him in, maybe 10, 15 years. That was very touching. I have heard from several of my Toastmaster friends from around the world, actually, which is very touching. And people, I think one of them that really touched me was a friend of mine from grade school that I heard from. We went to grade school and high school together, and again had been out of touch for the longest time until Facebook came along. And she sent a nice donation, and Cheryl, I so appreciate you for that and keeping in touch all these years, knowing that we go back so many years together. Pauline Shirley and I, Pauline is an past international president of Toastmasters International. We met in an elevator at a convention one time and laughed ourselves silly because my name tag said Jody Kay. Her name tag said Pauline Shirley. And we looked at each other and realized, you have 2 first names. And that's been our mantra over the years, that we have these 2 first names, and we need to keep together because of that. So many people, it's hard to mention everybody, but a lot of people from MCC that I worked with, thank you so very much for your love and support and helping me get my wheels back again, get my life back again. You helped me out this last year getting to and from work, and I just want everybody to know just how much I really appreciate everybody for taking the time and the love and the care, and the donations are very nice. I do appreciate that. Please like the page, and if you can, if you feel up to it, please share it with others. I know some of you did do that, and I did hear from other people beyond that. We're about halfway through the campaign, and it should be very soon. Hopefully in the next week or so, I should be able to get the lift. So we're just a little bit away from being able to do that now, but I think that it'll be a real soon type of thing.
Yeah, and then once the rest of the GoFundMe, whatever donations come in, we'll be able to get the cover that she needs so that she doesn't scald her behind when she gets on the chair after being outside. And then, of course, the cover to protect the chair from the elements.
Yeah, the rain that we sometimes get, but the haboobs that are coming, and all of those, just to protect those, it would be really, really great. So we're almost there. Thank you all, everyone, so very much. If I was there personally, I'd give you a great big hug and a kiss to everybody.
We'll do another one of these videos. You have to see it installed. It's going to be great. Thank you.